Hey everyone, this is Austin. I'm here to do a product review. This is a first for me, so please don't throw rocks. Alright, so this is the Zoomed / Reptisun LED UVB 14-inch. So I thought I'd give them a product review, and I don't do this often or at all, but I'd love to tell you what I like about this product. It's 100% reliable. I've gone through different brands, Exoterra, I mean, you name it. It just, there's no comparison when it comes to quality. These guys have got it down. So, price-wise, these guys, the 14 inches fluctuate usually around $100. I got a steal on Amazon for $65, so I bought 6 of these. Now I have 2 that I've been running for the past almost year and a half, 2 years, and 0 issues, even with the bulbs. So the bulbs on here are super cheap to replace. I believe just the 5.0, which it does come with the bulb, so if you're worried about that, the 5.0s are like $11, and then the 10.0s are like $12, $13 a piece. I mean, you can't get better than that. And I'll tell you, the reliability wise, even with the spectrometer, I don't have one right now, but I have tested it, and even at a year, these bulbs are still putting out 100% of what they did on day one. So you're not going to give your reptiles cancer by putting in crappy bulbs. These guys have got it down. But I don't have to tell y'all about that. Y'all know that Zoomed makes great products. Okay, so another question that came to mind is a lot of people are like, oh, cool, so Reptisun has the LED line, and what's the difference? So Reptisun does make a separate product. It's the Reptisun LED, and it has it's just the LED strip. There's no T5 lighting capability or anything like that. So what that does is the LEDs are great for low to medium lighting plants. So LEDs are going to put out high UVB spectrum frequencies. So that is great for plants, so they can do photosynthesis. Yeah, that's a mouthful. But it's not going to produce low frequency UVB, so it's not going to do anything for your reptiles. Now, the LED UVB, awesome. Now you've got the high frequency mixed with the low frequency from the T5 lighting, and that's going to be awesome for anything. I mean, I've done desert species like Uromastyx, bearded dragons. I've even done tortoises, so that's proof in the pudding right there for me. My turtles, everything, they're growing like crazy. Same with the plants. So enough for me just talking about this box. I keep pointing at it like it's gonna open up. But, well, actually, let me zoom in a little bit. So this is no joke. Long life for the LEDs, about 20,000 hours. So that's another question that a lot of people are thinking about is, okay, well, what about the LEDs? If they go out, then, this whole unit's, not worth buying. Wrong question. So they are replaceable. They actually sell the units, the LED units themselves, separately. So that way, if they do go out or one of the diodes goes out, you can replace them. So I'm going to show you one that I've already opened up. So it does come really nicely packaged. Now there's 2 outlets. You've got one for the LED and one for the T5. So for those of y'all that have issues already with finding more outlets and trying to daisy chain everything together just to get it going, that's kind of the only downfall I've had for these, because us reptile people, we love our outlets, and whenever they get taken up, it kind of limits us on what we can and can't have. So here it is. You've got the T5 light right here. Super small. I mean, I think that's like a 12-inch, 13 inch. You can buy the replaceable lights on Dr. Foster & Smith, Petco, PetSmart. Actually, no, PetSmart, I don't think they do T5s. They do T8s. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But here's the LED modules. So if you look closely, they just sit on these rails. They got the little connectors. And then they just bridge across. So it's super easy to replace if you need to. It's just a little plexiglass. They got screws for the lid, the top to come off. So yeah. Also, here's the 4 little legs. They just kind of slide in like this. So that way they can sit on top of a tank. Now here is something that I would love Zoom Ed to do, is these can be turned around the opposite direction where they're facing like this. Okay, maybe lies. Never mind. It cannot. Okay, yeah, it goes like this. So you slide it in. I wish that Zoom Ed would make this to where it could go the opposite way, and then have a female adapter for a bolt to where you could literally attach this to the bottom side of, let's say, a JPM enclosure or high scale enclosure or whatever, you know, all those nice PVC or polyethylene enclosures that everybody has these days. That's what I'm using these for. And this is another reason why I bought these. So most of the enclosures that you see nowadays, the dimension depth-wise is no more than 2 foot, 30 inches, maybe something like that. So you've really got a limiting factor of what you can actually stick in there and look good. And for these guys, I mean, you're looking at 14 inches. That's incredible. You've got this small size package that can do what the big boys are doing. And it puts out plenty of heat. I know just in my tortoise pens, I have a JPM enclosure. Just leaving the LEDs on, not the T5, just the LEDs on. I'll do a cyclical cycle of blue light, and then I'll turn it on to red white for during the day with the T5. And even at nighttime, the blue light and the white light put out so much heat. I mean, it's like 85 degrees inside the JPM enclosures, and the outside temperature is about 70, 72. So it puts out a lot of heat, which is good because now you're not having to get some type of ceramic heater and add another plug. So great thinking on Zoom Ed for making this product. And also very slimline. So, I mean, inch, maybe, inch and a half. So here's some of the other products. If you don't like the whole fitting it on here and putting it on glass or whatever, you've got the cables. So basically you just drill it into the wall or a board or something like that, and it's just a suspension cable, and it just hangs down from here somewhere. Yeah, I've never jacked with this, but just because I kind of did it my own way, which I'll show you sometime. But let me show y'all just some of the different modes of these LEDs. Oh, that's my hairy leg. 1 second. Crap. All right. So they do have those little plastic prongs on the end, so that's kind of a pain to get off, but I believe that's just the T5 right there. So it's got all the switches on the left or right side, whatever you want to call that. So I'd recommend when you start these up, you know, probably get a good 20-30 minutes before you put your reptiles in. Try to get a good burn in. I mean, that's just what I do. You don't have to, but just safety precautions. Never too safe. And then the LED, it's just got a small plug over here. Just attach that. Okay, cool. And then plug this in. All right. Whoa. See, as you can tell, puts off a lot of light. So I'm just gonna get it at an angle. You got your white, red. This is your normal daytime. Your off position. Then you got your whites, which can just be daytime. Red, white's really good for plants. And then you can add in the blue, or you can leave the blue off. I'll show you what it looks like with just the blue, which is great for nighttime. And blue-white, which is usually morning, whatever. Now, it does kind of suck that you have to go and push these switches to select the different modes. I wish the capability was actually built into here, like a timer or something like that. But for what you get, it's amazing. I really can't complain. So I hope y'all give this product a chance. Maybe even go buy some. And I will update soon another video of me installing these into some of my enclosures and showing y'all how happy the animals are with this lighting as well as the plants. So thank you for watching my first product review, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.